Mass communication starts right now. Hello everybody, welcome to Mass Communications, and as always, I'm your host, Ramblin Rob. We're the show that has all the credibility of a dollar store mustache with half the adhesive power, and we are ready to take you on a left turn only ride through the world of sports, entertainment, and news. We begin our program with the answer to last week's cranium-crushing trivia question. You were to name the first U.S. president to visit China, with a bonus to name the year. The answer is Richard Milhous Nixon, who visited China in 1972. Yes, old Tricky Dick just could not settle for a trip down the street to the China Garden to order up a number 7. No, he had to hot-foot it over to China for reals. And what do we get out of it? Ping pong. What a statesman. But of course, we no longer have Nixon to kick around, but we do have these guys. Republican presidential hopefuls,
the Fantastic Four,
led by Mitt Romney, aka Flash Gordon Gecko, corporate raider, businessman, feeling your pain, and throwing you a social safety net from the moonroof of his Cadillac. Hey, it was made in Detroit. Newt Gingrich, the doughboy, endowed with supernatural debating powers, the smartest guy in the room, in fact, usually the only guy in the room. Rick Santorum, Captain Courageous, warding off Satan and preserving family values, all while wearing daddy jeans and a sweater vest. Ron Paul, the isolationist, going it alone, keeping America an island the way Christopher Columbus personally told him it should be. The question: can 4 rich, middle-aged white men coexist without driving themselves and America crazy? For the answer, tune in next time for another exciting adventure of the Fantastic Four. Next episode, Clash at the Convention.
This portion of Mass Communications is brought to you by
Endorsements, the curiously ineffective way to boost a sagging candidacy. Endorsements come in a variety of signature flavors, including the McCain, the Palin, the Trump, the Christie, and my favorite, the classic Bob Dole.
I got a Trump. Curiously ineffective.
Endorsements are sold at all Super Pack of Sack stores. Pick up a few today.
Hi, I'm Clarence Pinto Ferguson Jr., 8-time Winston Cup champion race car driver, and I'd like to address a serious problem that afflicts our society. That affliction, the pervasive and unfair stereotyping of the Southern lifestyle. I mean, can we talk candidly here? Not all Southerners have a credit card from the Waffle House, but I do like waffles. The Budweiser logo is not a family crest to many of our folks. Most of us do in fact take our Christmas lights down. We don't subsist on a high caloric and saturated fat diet perpetuated by Paula Deen. I personally own a toothbrush. Not all of our daughters wear bikini tops and Daisy Dukes. Really, man? Really? Not all plan their weddings around a camouflage motif. But as their fathers, we do not solve our problems from the business end of a 45 using exploding hollow point shells. My point is that stereotyping must end, and to a large degree has been perpetrated by that Jeff Foxworthy fellow. I'm coming for you, Foxworthy! Open your eyes, good people of the South. This guy has made a lot of money off our humiliation for a long time. We're more than brainless, toothless, wife-beater wearing, beer can pyramid building, dare I say, rednecks. And it's time we stand up and stop the assault on our collective dignity. Join me in helping to eradicate Southern lifestyle stereotyping. Join, fight unfair Southern stereotyping. FUSS for short. Putting up a fuss today will avoid an unfair humiliation tomorrow. Thank you, and this has been Clarence Pinto Ferguson Jr. Now, chirps and pecks. Spring training is now in full swing for the Baltimore Orioles, with the entire squad now in camp. Believe it or not, I'm starting to feel optimistic about this ball club.
What are you saying? This team is going to suck.
Through my orange-colored glasses, I can see a team that is strong up the middle, with Wieters behind the plate, Hardy at short, and Adam Jones in center. Add a healthy Brian Roberts at second, and the Orioles are pretty solid in those key spots.
Face it, Hardy had a career year last year. Weeders will never hit a whole lot of home runs, and B-Rob has not been healthy since he got off the roids. You're nuts.
Even the Oriole pitching is going to be better with the addition of Wada, Chen, and Howell. Count on Zach Britton to build on his 11 wins as a rookie, add a healthy Jake Arrieta, and Jim Johnson as the closer. The pitching staff could be better than most people think.
Come on, the pitching staff is borderline spotty at best. You have been drinking the Kool-Aid.
Overall, I'm feeling encouraged by the progress of the O's, and who knows, maybe they could be competing for a wild card. Stay tuned.
You gotta be kidding. You really believe this crap? Just remember, the devil's in the details. Check back in June to see where this team is at, loser.
Ladies and gentlemen, fish wrap. The 84th Annual Academy Awards took place on Sunday night at the Kodak Theater in downtown Hollywood. The Academy resurrected 65-year-old Billy Crystal as the host. 82-year-old Christopher Plummer won Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, and 65-year-old Meryl Streep won her third Oscar for Best Actress. The artist won Best Picture. When asked afterwards about the telecast, producer Brian Glazer said, "We were just so happy no one broke a hip." Although Ryan Seacrest just about popped a cork when the dictator, Sacha Baron Cohen, spilled the ashes of Kim Jong-il on his perfectly tailored tuxedo, becoming everyone's next American Idol in the process. Once again, it's trivia time. Your question this week comes from Jasper Cornhole from California, Pennsylvania. Jasper asks, can your viewers name the female artist that had a single that debuted at #1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 in 2010? Answer next week. This has been Mass Communications, and I'm Ramblin Rob. Don't forget, as always, to comment, like, and subscribe. Also, follow us on Twitter at RamblinRob31. Until next time, we leave you with this catchphrase, "Who dat baby's mama?" What are you saying? This team is going to suck. Orange-colored glasses. He's coming off. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I like this, too. 65-year-old Billy Crystal was the host. 82... Damn it, here I go.